I mean, we've been talking about it prior to the podcast and everything. And like I said, I have experience on the big contract side. Okay. But on the small contract side, now my question is these no bid contracts, they don't require what we call the 8A certification process, right?
So every federal contract that's $150,000 or less has to go to a small business. Oh, every contract 150 grand or less. By the way, 91.5% of federal contracts are $150,000 or less. Virtually all of the contracts, more than 9 out of 10 contracts, have been set aside for small companies. Now, we're not talking about minority, woman-owned, all that. That's a different set aside. I'm just talking about if you're a small business, okay? Here's the second law. They spend $600 billion every year on goods and services, stuff we want to sell to them. Like, I don't even know how many zeros that is. Maybe you can help us out. So I don't even know. So of the $600 billion, $410 billion has been set aside just for small businesses. And here's the third law. When a big company does win a competitive bid, because by law, big companies have to bid. Us small guys, we get to go after these no bid contracts. When a big company wins a bid, 31.7% of the big guy's contract has to be outsourced to a small guy.
Exactly. Now I knew that much.
Right? So
but the percentage has jumped up.
Right. And now, so everyone's thinking, oh, this is a big guy game. I'm too small. I can't. No, this is a little guy game. Because let me tell you what we got last year, people. Of those 150,000 and under contracts, it represented 40 million contracts. 40 million contracts. Guess what? We only got 6.7% of those. What? Wait a second, Chip. You said the law said we're supposed to get 100%, and we got 6.7%? Like 93% of the contracts that belong to small companies went to big companies. And of the money, the $410 billion they set aside for us, we left $300 billion on the table. Are you kidding me? Now you know what Sebastian and I, what gets us up every day. Our heart, this, like we are just passionate. We're crusading across the U.S. saying, small business guys, look how much money we're leaving on the table. Why? Why do so many small businesses not get all this money that we're due? Here's why. Either we don't show up at all.
Right.
Dana, you probably know this stat. Only 2% of small businesses in the United States who should and could get a federal contract have bothered to register, and it's free. Yep. No filing fee. It's free. Only 2%. Do you get, like, if you decide to get into federal contracting, you just eliminated 98% of your competitors, bang, one throw. So it's just completely insane that this is going on, Dina. Completely insane. Mm-hmm.
Right.